From Las Vegas, it's Let's Talk News Now with Rick and Ella.
Good morning and welcome to Let's Talk News Now. Rick Singer along with Ella Roberts and Angela Daffrin. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
I'll tell you what.
I keep wanting to say Charlie. Good morning, Charlie.
Oh.
But you know,
took me a second, but
right?
we got that thing
we need
going.
a third one, though.
Yeah, that's true.
that was last week's episode.
Yeah.
Okay. We've got several things that are going on right now. This past week, Mitt Romney did in fact secure, unofficially. How do you secure something unofficially? Anyway, unofficially secured the nomination for the Republican candidacy for the President of the United States.
Right.
Okay. Thoughts on that? Mitt Romney is the official candidate, so let's kind of get down to it. There's only two in the race at this point. Mm-hmm. I know, there's some independents. I'm going to get some emails, sorry. Okay, but, okay, two viable candidates with really big budgets. Lots of private planes getting them all over the country.
AKA.
So, my question becomes this. Mitt Romney versus Barack Obama. Romney, a legitimate GOP representative? I mean, I've kind of seen some of these things in the past. We've seen Robert Dole, we've seen John McCain. Mm-hmm. Really great men, great senators, great representatives, and so on. But when it comes down to it at the end of the day on Election Day, you know, it's not just a loss, it's kind of a decisive loss, if you would. Okay. Can Mitt Romney beat Barack Obama? And I realize we're not making a prediction here, we're making just an opinion, I guess, more than anything else.
You know, Obama is pretty charismatic. So that has a lot to do with it, whether we like to admit it or not. I mean, he was not didn't have the most professional experience going into the last election, and he won. He won off charisma and hope.
Well, I was going to say charisma and hope, but he also I shouldn't say soundly, he was very competitive with a very, very seasoned senator, a very, very seasoned politician in her own right, and that was Hillary Rodham Clinton.
But it was charisma. People don't like Hillary. I like Hillary. I spoke with Hillary about what we'll talk about later with Jody's Law while she was running, you know. But
it seems like
people
a
don't like
popularity
it.
contest.
I think, it really, definitely is. You know, people want to vote for the guy they feel like they can sit down and have a drink with, or go play basketball with. Barack has proven to be that guy.
Although
I'm not sure that Mitt is that guy in most people's eyes.
Well, the interesting part of that is that the last time we heard about the president playing basketball with his friends, he got a busted lip. So that was kind of that seemed kind of. Next one, John Edwards. This whole thing with the jury with John Edwards has been going on. You know, went on for an extended period of time, and even what do they refer to the secondary group, the four auxiliary or alternates. That's it, alternates. Are having fun with this. They were dressing last week in identical clothes and colors and all kinds of things. So everybody wore yellow one day and everyone wore blue one day. Okay, appropriate or inappropriate? I don't. You're laughing.
Attention grabbing, clearly.
Here's my question with that whole case, and I haven't heard this addressed, is how are we not looking at the mistress and saying, did she not question where the money was coming from? She accepted it.
Interesting.
So, you know,
he
did something horrible before the money was even involved. He was married and shouldn't have been doing what he was doing in the first place to get to that situation at all. And the mistress, shouldn't have been participating in that. She knew he was married, you know, but I think very quickly, whether it's Bill Clinton or John Edwards, we're quick to throw stones at the man and say he's horrible and everything, and then we just look at the other woman like, oh, you know, she must have been taken advantage of, and that's not.
It's usually the women, though, isn't it?
Right. I don't know who it usually is, but if you know a man's married, you shouldn't be participating in a relationship, period.
But then another way is she's probably a lost cause anyway, because her judgment had to have been questionable to get involved with the married man, to not use protection with a married man and have a married man's child.
Yeah, so there's several things there. So it's completely off track from your.
No. I think it's hugely insightful because you're right. It does take two to tango. I think is what we're saying.
It takes two of them, and we're only throwing stones at one person every time.
And like he said, I love this line. He goes, "I sinned, but it's not illegal." Okay.
Oh,
anyway, we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to be talking a little bit more with Angela Daffrin about Jody's Law. Be back right after this.